Hello friends and welcome. People come to visit their loved ones from everywhere, and sometimes they travel a very long way. My family comes on a bus, and today I'm with my brother and my grandma. It is a special day, and everyone looks forward to our visit. Today you get to visit someone special, and we are so glad you are here. Sometimes I feel excited to visit, and sometimes nervous about being here, and I know that the people around me understand. This is tough, and it was especially hard the first time I came here, so follow along with me, and I will give you visitation reminders. I'll make sure you know what to expect today. It's most important to remember that your loved one cares about you and wants to see you. Plus, it is nice to know the adult visiting with you will be with you the whole time and will make sure you are okay. One of the first things that you should know about visitation is that leaving during your visit to go to the bathroom can take away valuable time from visiting with your loved one. I know that I don't want to miss a minute, so when you're done watching this video, make sure to stop by the restroom. I will remind you again at the end so you don't forget. Many helpers work here. Some workers are in uniform. A uniformed officer is the first helper you will see. They wear special clothing so everyone knows who they are and that they are doing their job. Some workers are the cutest canines. Don't worry if you see a working dog, they will not harm you. We cannot pet the dogs because they are doing an important job. I like to try waving instead. The dogs and uniformed officers are there to make sure visitation goes smoothly. Before you can go inside the visitation room, everyone must go through security checks, which can be a long line. This keeps you safe and helps everyone remember that we can't take anything with us into the visiting room. Sometimes this can take a while and you'll need to wait. The adult you came with will stay with you when it is your turn to be checked. The worker will introduce themselves and tell you what needs to happen during your check. Sometimes you will go through a scanner and hold still. Sometimes the worker pats their hands all over your clothes. You can talk to the worker, ask questions if you want to, and be a helper too. Children are very important visitors, so they must take turns getting checked, even babies. When you're finished waiting your turn, you will go inside the visitation room and see the loved one that you came to visit today. You might notice that they look different. They may wear a special uniform or have a new haircut. You can go to your person and hug them when you first enter. I sometimes forget what to say, so I like to talk to my grown-up before going inside to plan the first thing I will talk about. I like to talk about stuff that happened at school, a story from the weekend, or something new that I tried. It's okay to share your feelings, too. Then you can spend your whole visit talking about everything that is happening in your life. It is hard not to hug and touch. We can do activities together, tell more jokes or stories, and enjoy time together. This is time to spend with someone who means a lot to you. For safety, everyone stays in their own seat during visitation. Children are not allowed to walk around without permission or sit on the lap of the person they are visiting. This shows respect to all the visitors and makes it so everyone can have a nice visit. You can wiggle and stretch in your seat. I like to try seated exercises like leg lifts, knee bends, and arm circles. Many games can be played while sitting, such as Simon Says. It is a lot like sitting at school. When it is almost time to go, there will be a signal that the visit is going to end soon. This is the time where you can get out of your chair and give another hug to your loved one, if you want. Sometimes it is hard to say goodbye, so this is a perfect time to start planning your next visit or phone call. Our loved ones cannot leave with us when it is time to go. They have to stay. I always wave goodbye as I'm walking out or blow a kiss. I showed you many things, so let's go back over the rules. 1. You cannot take anything into the visitation room, and we cannot give gifts during the visitation. 2. You can hug at the beginning and the end of your visit. 3. Stay seated for safety and to be respectful of others. 4. Have fun. These reminders should be helpful. Oh yes, this is a good time to use the restroom. There is no bathroom inside the visitation room. Using the bathroom during visitation takes away from your visiting time, so go now. You don't want to miss out on special time visiting your loved one. On the way home, I talk to my grown-up about how I'm feeling and think about my loved one who had to stay. And I remember I can mail letters, send pictures I draw or schoolwork, and photos too. I know they were glad I visited today, and we will all look forward to our next visit.